exploration. Finally and at last, we find ourselves taking our first steps into a beautiful autumnal wonderland. Yes, indeed, that is to say, we're walking through the woods today. Gosh golly my oh my, I just can't wait to see what we find. I'm gonna do my very best to stop rhyming now while I welcome you all warmly to this chilly little hike. Fall time, or the season of autumn, right along the eastern edge of the North American continent, just below the syrup and gravy, is subjectively the most beautiful time and place in the world. So grab yourself a sweet little look around this wonderfully perfect day. Become emotional if the need arises. No one here will judge you. The one thing I will judge is the fact that I'm feeling a little bit on the chilly side. Time to layer up, comfort being of the highest priority for folks of leisure such as ourselves. I don my undershirt and continue on. Nice and toasty now, we find ourselves in a meadow of wild weeds and low woody herbage. The last vestiges of summer's life stubbornly dancing in the cool breeze. Silent preparations for the winter and beyond. Barren stalks soon to bow beneath the snow's gentle descent, setting the stage for the coming spring. Their season has ended, but their purpose will continue. Now at this point, I'm starting to think this woods is simply too beautiful. I'm already maxing out my levels of childlike glee. Of course, there are worse things than being utterly overwhelmed by the natural world's elegant charms. In a way, it's a lot like this ephemeral stream right here. Except for us, it's raining. Hard. Though we don't have any of these tiny boulders covered in moss. Just look at that beautiful moss. A real thing of beauty right there, that moss. Get a good sniff in now, because we have a hike to boldly continue. But first, I got a little warm again. So stowed the sweater, swung the pack, grabbed the stick, and dropped the camera. But I came out the other end more ready to continue than I've ever been in my life. And as we strolled on through amongst the crunching colors of the season, a weighty little thought in my mind began to roll along with it. What we're witnessing here today is a snapshot of an ever-flowing transition. The ferns come in every year, and we love the way they bring the green of the trees down to us on the floor. Yet both greens are equally temporary. Cyclical ever after, spinning around at the speed of time. Much like my body temperature today, but you know, we'll figure it out. There's a cool breeze to the day, but it departs and arrives on its own sweet time. Back and forth, to and fro, ain't that just the way things go? Kinda reminds me of this beautiful stream right here. Cutting through the forest floor on its way to the main body further down. It truly is magical the way it... Hold on. Who the heck is this now? Oh, hello there, little black squirrel. Okay, so first off, I'd like to say thank you for having us over today. We are truly having a beautiful time. Your house is absolutely stunning. You are a gracious host and just a super cool guy. Take care of yourself. Bye. If you need us, we'll be right over this way. For we have arrived at the gorge. Wow. Complete perfection at its finest. There's even these little trees that play with the shale that's laying around. Look at this guy go to town. He loves it. Let's make some coffee. Hopefully at least. Okay, base, tank, top, pot, and coffee. I usually had a glass jar for the grounds, but it's hiding somewhere. so I made this wax paper pouch for today. So if you've never had the privilege of brewing in one of these little wonders, I feel like I should first apologize on behalf of the universe for denying you what's gotta be the best darn cup of coffee this side of the Imperial Core line, and here's why. So that dome at the base of the basket tube isolates a small amount of water on the bottom of the pot. When the trapped water begins to boil, it will travel up the tube and splash out onto the basket's proliferated lid, where it drips down through the grounds, falling back into the pot, and on and on and on it goes. Then, once the water has a noticeable tint, you can rest easy knowing you're about 4 or 5 minutes away from having a hot cup of lovely joy. But I forgot my cup, so we'll grab the cooking pot and give it a nice sloppy pour. Oh yeah. After that, we sip and enjoy. Oh yeah. There truly is nothing better than sitting in the woods and sipping a hot beverage on a cold day. If you've never, you absolutely must. And when you do, and it's good strong coffee, make sure you make an entire pot even though it's just you. That way you'll be extra supercharged for the hike out. Do you want some? It's very delicious. I know you can't drink through the screen. Now, after the mandatory small hand burn, it's decidedly time to pack up and head out. The wind is really picking up after all. So we thank the tank for not dying on us and head on out. I sure hope there's time for one more introspection. Hey, look, a stream right here. Oh, aren't we all just a bit like a colorful leaf, softly drifting down a cold stream, twirling around with the other leaves, making connections and sharing our dreams, hoping we all stay together and end up somewhere nice. Through the current, gentle and swift, we're hangers-on passing through to our destinations. Speaking of destinations, my wonderful woodsy friends, our next destination might just have to be the trailhead parking lot and the end of this fulfilling day in the woods. From overcoming obstacles to just chilling the absolute heck out. I can't thank you enough for coming along with me today. I sincerely hope your nature battery is all charged up and that you had a nice moment of relaxation as we made our way through the woods. I love you all dearly, and until next time, see you later.